All right, hello everybody. Welcome to IPLCast 21, reporting to you live from the weird and slightly bizarre weather happening as we transition from summer to fall down here in Australia. Um, with you once again, this is your senior admin, Kamata, aka Reverse G, aka Gino, and joining me once again is fellow admin Rowan, aka Megan.
Hey.
Right, so bunch of major events happened in the last fortnight for the IPL, but also a bunch of stuff happened for external stuff. Got a lot of ground to cover as far as both fields are concerned. And if you notice, I'm going to look to my left quite a bit, and that's because um, I have a second monitor now. Um, so this is a great way for me to actually look distracted by something when in reality I'm actually just looking at the IPL cast info document. And I don't know what you're doing, but okay.
I'm giving you a golf clap.
Oh, right. Okay, that's what
Did
it
you
was.
think?
I have no idea, but it sounded wrong.
Okay.
It's like that really does look stupid on my end with the camera on and everything. Okay.
Oh dear.
Okay, let's we're waiting for, as usual, we're waiting for our UK friend Katie, longtime IPLer, to come on. Um, she's gonna, she says she's gonna be on in a second. She's coming on now.
Okay.
Just right before I get into the total crazy hijinks, I'm just gonna point out I may have sampled Pokemon Shuffle at some point during the week.
You downloaded it?
However, no. I would never settle for the indignity of downloading Pokemon Shuffle onto my 3DSs. However, I I have downloaded it onto some kid's 3DS and I have played it there, and I still don't like
Ah.
it.
Hello, people.
Hello.
Hello! Joining us once again from way over in the other end of the world is fellow IPLer Miss Clues, aka Katie.
Yes, hello, everyone.
I see you wearing the same shirt today.
Woo!
Yeah, might as well.
You and Gina should match.
Mine, I don't know if mine went missing in the laundry or it's just faded into oblivion. I've been wearing
I
it so
think
much.
it's in the wardrobe and you just never get that far.
All right, yeah, I'm on a rotating roster of like 14 shirts. Because every time I get to the end of that, I get the newly laundered set of shirts. I have a sad life. Anyway, yeah, so that's why if you've noticed the little thumbnail for IPL Cast 21, you will see a third character peeking out from behind Rowan, and that is in fact Miss Clues.
Yay.
Okay, now that everybody's here and we don't have any stalkers seem to come in yet, let's go through our external headlines.
Oh, we've got
Oh,
stalker.
you spoke too soon.
Whoa! You said you wouldn't be on at this time.
Speak of the devil.
Oh,
His mic is mute as well, so
look,
it
I'm
must be
just
that
glad.
he's just in the
I'm
chat
glad
box.
he made it. All right. He said he couldn't be able to
Right
make
in
it this
front
time.
of
But
What's
he did.
up?
Oh, that is not the most gangster thing I've done. But let's not talk about it again. See what the night sessions are more insane just because we're like the guys here are a little tired and he's turned up at like what 6?
Yeah, he just done. Yeah,
local
yeah.
So we're all technically on the same day still.
Woohoo!
Right. Oh man, I have no idea of what'll happen because if we could either just have this rotating schedule of night sessions and day sessions as the schedule allows, or we could
Yeah,
just
it would depend really. So.
yeah, but or we could just schedule like it's just a sideshow that comes in at a night session. We'll talk about it after the show. Don't worry about this one. We've got headlines to go through. All right. Um. Yeah. Ray's asking if they could screen share. Yeah, go for it. Let's go with our first external
Yeah, go for it, Ray.
headline.
Okay,
Was Legendary
first
Battle?
headline. Okay. Hooper's Legendary Battle. A new trailer has been released for the upcoming Pokémon movie starring Hooper. We're both slurring our words tonight. It's late. We're tired. Okay. A new trailer released for the upcoming Pokémon movie starring Hooper depicts a whole range of legendary Pokémon duking it out in one huge battle. Participants include Dialga, Palkia, Giratina, Lugia, Latios and Latios, Kyurem, Primal Groudon and Kyogre, and a shiny Rayquaza. Arceus is also seen, but it's unknown if it is also part of the fight or if it's just trying to stop it. Also, there's a pre-movie short about Pikachu conducting a Pokémon choir.
There's this thing in my head about this upcoming movie where there's a proverb echoing in my head about something regarding eggs and a basket, but I can't quite figure out what it is.
Okay.
There's some proverb about being cautious about eggs in a basket and doing everything at once to try and amuse your audience. But it hasn't come to my mind yet. Okay, so all right.
In all fairness, I think it's actually really cool that they've done that. Although I am upset, there still doesn't seem to be Ho-Ho in a movie.
Ho-Ho.
I did not see Ho-Ho.
Need
Oh yeah.
Ho-Ho.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I was like, what are you?
There was Lugia, but there was no Ho-Ho.
Yeah.
I can't believe it. They just stiffed him
Where
this
the
time.
hell is Ho-Ho? The only time we've like.
Fair enough
seen
that
him-
they didn't give him his own specific movie. You can't do one for all of them. But in this case, it makes no sense that they've left him out because like they included Lugia in it. So
Every
where's
time you
Ho-Ho?
say
Yeah.
ho-ho,
Like he doesn't
I
look
keep
cool.
thinking of the product that Hostess made alongside Twinkies.
I
Yeah.
know that's not specifically how you pronounce it, but the actual pronunciation's too difficult. So Ho-Ho.
Okay.
Yes.
I
all
mean,
right.
Ho-Ho was actually was first shown in like the first episode of Pokemon in the anime
that was
and
cool.
all that.
But
That was cool.
Yeah,
And then
they should
never
really show
mention-
more of Ho-Ho.
have we seen Ho since? Has Ho made another appearance
Ho-Ho
in the
has never
series?
been in the movie.
But has Ho
I don't
made
know if it's been
another
in the
appearance?
anime. I don't know.
I think
All I
only
know is he
appeared
hasn't been in the
once,
movie.
and that was the very first episode when Pokemon started.
Yeah.
The anime, anyway. So
Okay, I'm just trying to see whether or not Ho has shown up at any point in the anime.
Look
he's
at the trivia
seen-
section on Bulbapedia.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now. Got a Calculator, Ghost of a Chance, Dawn of a New Era, and Pokemon I Choose You. Oh wow, hasn't really actually
Great.
shown up in a movie.
I told you. Never been. It's a shame because he's so pretty. I'd like to see him with the same sort
Yeah.
of like animation that Lugia gets with the movement and
Yeah.
stuff. That'd be cool.
Also, something I didn't realize: there is now apparently there's apparently a place called Pokelantis.
Pokelantis?
How
Did they
Wasn't
rip up
that in
from-
the Manaphy movie?
Okay, if in that case,
I haven't seen Ho-Ho in that one because because I haven't watched that. To be
no,
honest.
it was an episode of I'm going to guess Ruby and Sapphire. Yeah.
So it wasn't in the Manaphy movie? Because at
No.
one point they're underwater in some sort of underwater city.
Yeah.
but I don't know if that's what they called it.
I think
Basically for
this
we
is
only
an
like-
Advanced Generation episode. I think this is one of the very many times that Ash gets possessed by something.
Didn't he get possessed
Yeah,
once
but
in the anime though?
He gets possessed by the king of
Yeah.
Pokelantis. I hate saying that name.
I mean, he got possessed once in was it the Battle Frontier or something?
Yeah,
By a
that's,
dark
Did he? I
spirit.
haven't
I think that's
watched
the
that.
episode.
Yeah, he did get possessed once by a dark spirit of like abusing Pokemon and all that.
A boozing Pokemon?
Abusing Pokemon.
Ab-
That's not what AZ did.
Abusing, if you know what I
Okay.
mean.
Oh, abusing.
Yeah,
Oh.
sorry,
It could
sorry.
involve. Just to be fair, it could involve booze. You never know.
No, you know, like hurting Pokemon, that kind of thing.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a big underlying theme, especially in
Pokemon abuse.
Black and White.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's what that
But
dark.
like it is a theme that runs through the series because I remember an episode in the first season of a bunch of bikies owning Spearow, and Tracy was saying that they weren't looking after the Spearow properly. Something like that.
I don't
I
know.
remember this from childhood.
Well, it's just my shoulders moved their way up to my cheeks.
So yeah.
I mean, there was that Pokemon race episode as well. I think that trainer that had a Dodrio. No, not Dodrio. That three-headed bird. Did I say that right?
Dodrio. Yeah,
Yeah,
Dodrio.
Dodrio. Yeah, he was like not happy with his Pokemon or something like that. I don't know.
I remember the episode, but was he abusing the Dodrio? I know the Rapidash wasn't easily trusted.
I know he wasn't
I don't know if
respecting
that was
it
because
at
of
one
abuse.
point, so
Oh.
I think I just can't quite recall.
Yeah.
Ree, by the way, has gone completely on the non sequitur avenue and says
Yeah.
to is challenging us to use a speech jammer.
Random challenge.
Okay,
Use
let's
a
see if I can
speech
find one online and then just use that.
Next time.
Oh wow, there is actually a UK-based website that does this.
What?
Really?
Is this an app? No, this is something I can actually do now.
Oh
Are
god.
you serious? Is this a thing? I hope it doesn't take away the
Your choice.
no, because I'm worried that if I start this
Your
thing, it'll
choice.
stuff up my audio settings.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, dude.
Can more than one app use the microphone? Is it on? Okay.
Yeah, your microphone's on.
Okay, microphone's on. It's recording. I'm allowing it.
Ree said do
All
it
right.
in the next cast.
See,
do
the
it
problem
next
with
time.
this, Ree, is that even though it's playing at full volume in my head, I'm used to this delay already because we've broadcast IPL casts where I've had delays in voice. So I'm used to this. This doesn't work for me.
Is it on right now? Are you hearing the delay?
Yeah, I'm totally hearing the voice. But
Oh.
it doesn't matter because I'm trained to ignore it while I'm talking.
Yeah, he's. It's not working, man.
You can't hear any distort or anything
I
like
would
that.
try it, except I'm so tired at this point that I'm jamming my own speech as it is.
It's okay.
Yes.
We'll commit the
That
errors
noise.
ourselves. All right. Now,
Yeah.
all right. I'm looking forward to seeing this. We finally saw Cocoon of Destruction showing up on the DVD aisle while we were looking around. I think it was on Thursday.
Mm.
So I can't wait for this thing to show up somewhere. Maybe we're considering how much love Australia's gotten over the last year. We might get a limited cinematic release in a cinema,
It really?
like in one movie cinema, one movie.
It just has to go straight. Here, I think I can count the number.
The last
the
last
number
two
of Pokemon
movies-
movies that have actually come out in theater. I can count in my hand.
The last 2 or 3 movies have come out as a limited release, as in they've released for 2 or 3 days. They've released in a limited number of cinemas, and you could book the tickets.
But
ahead.
are these
Like-
cinemas near us?
They showed one in Blacktown. They had the black and
Are
white
you
movie showing in
serious?
Blacktown. Yeah.
Oh my god! Why didn't you tell me about this?
You were still living in Campbelltown at the time.
Yes, but we were dating. You could have told me. I came to Blacktown like every weekend.
I think, to be fair, I think we announced this and just didn't act on it.
Yeah.
Seriously? I don't remember
Yeah.
this happening. Therefore, it didn't.
I don't remember if there was like any movies in London or anything like that. I don't
Cocoon
recall.
of Destruction. Cocoon of Destruction had a limited release for 2 days in theaters, up to and including the one close to us in Parramatta. However, when they announced it, the tickets had sold out before the end of the first day.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, maybe they
They
should do more viewings.
Yeah, the
Hmm.
problem is that like they like doing a theatrical, like a limited theatrical release,
Yeah.
because that guarantees them money. If you limit the amount of the theaters, but if you limit the amount of theaters but charge them a slight premium for being able to see the movie, you're gonna make your money back.
Hmm.
Yeah,
I think I remember when I was very little with the first Pokemon movie. I did actually see that one in cinemas, actually.
I saw the second one and had all the ancient new cards I ever needed.
don't think I ever saw them in movies. I think the only one I ever saw was the Yu-Gi-Oh movie, but that doesn't count.
No.
Reese saying more love to the Philippines, and I'm going to point out, you guys got all the Rurouni Kenshin films and we didn't, okay? You don't get to complain about this.
They also got the Pokemon, like the IRL Pokemon League badges, and Australia didn't, which is why we don't have them.
Oh,
Yeah,
gosh.
actually, that's a good point. You guys actually did get the freaking.
Yes.
You guys have a you guys have a video game league. We freaking don't. I have to travel 3.5 hours and 100+
I
kilometers.
don't even know if there is like an actual league in the UK, honestly. If
I'm
there
just gonna
was, it
point
would
out,
probably be
it's
too
like
far.
traveling from London to Newcastle upon Tyne just to get the freaking badges. And you guys actually have a VGC league. I know that for a fact.
Oh my god.
It's just the availability of it. We have trading card game leagues.
I think
you've
you shut
launched
him
me
off.
into this now. I'm sorry, Ree. No takebacks. I'm just gonna point out, we barely get the love here. Everything from delayed release dates to
Calm
no existing
down. We've been
leagues.
getting some love lately. We shouldn't.
We've been getting some love in the last year. I'm going to
Yeah.
guess it's because TPCI hired a guy who's aware of the Australian market and has been lobbying for it. So whoever you are, thank you. I want to shake your hand. Please, can I get your autograph? But the I love you. But the whole point about this is that we don't have an organized league, and this bleeds into the TCG and the VGC as well. Nintendo has been really, really, really nice to us, and allowed us to basically gain, like in the VGC world, we're slowly gaining the ability to join international competitions. We're going to run through. If I understand right, they've already run through some preliminaries. They're going to go through the regionals.
Yeah.
August, anytime between July and August, and then they're gonna go to whoever gets that qualifies to Worlds.
Yeah.
Whatever
I
else
have
happens.
never
It's gonna
been
be
to any of the Pokemon nationals or anything like that, to be honest. I never
They
actually
are
experienced it myself.
amazing. You get so many Street Pass puzzle pieces in
Oh my
just
God,
one
I
day.
know. You could just sit outside and just do that for the entire day, and it would suffice.
Yeah, it's just the actual place where it's been held in the UK. It's always in Birmingham.
I don't know why it's in Birmingham. It's always in Birmingham, isn't it?
Yeah, always in Birmingham. Never in London or near where I live. It's full, but I would love it if it was somewhere near London, which I can get to, and then I can try participating that way.
You know, it's funny. The nationals here take place in Melbourne. And
Melbourne.
you know, it's just city down. We can take a short flight. That's fine. It's not a big deal. But yeah, it's still pretty insane. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to. I think I figured out why. Okay, no, hold on.
I didn't say anything. That's what he's saying.
Did you see my face change? No, I'm trying to figure out where Nintendo UK's office was, and it's in Berkshire. I'm trying to figure out where TPCI UK's office is. That would probably give you an idea of why they base it in Birmingham. But I mean, even when they did the Eon ticket promotion, it was in Birmingham. I don't know why. I have no idea why they get so much love.
It's annoying. If it was like based in like the actual capital city of London, obviously, then I would definitely go up there with a couple of my friends if I could.
Oh, look, if it was in Greater London, go for it. Yeah, that would
Mm,
totally be cool. I
yeah.
mean, why don't they have it in Greater? I'm going to get into a
I
rant about this.
know. It's annoying.
I'm just really glad that this year we've gotten an immense amount of support from the local community and from the Pokemon Company International to have the regionals that we can attend. We'll be reporting on the regionals. I'm going to try and make it a point that we go there. If it does, and it happens on a Saturday, we'll probably end up reporting in the evening. What are you doing?
I think Ree is actually doing
Bree.
a Metal Gear Solid reference there and all that. Right, should we get back to the
Metal
topic?
Yeah.
Yes. So let's. Okay, so I'm hoping to have a theatrical release for how far did we go? I'm hoping to have a theatrical release for the Hoopa movie. I want the download. If they can make that available around the time the movie comes out, I'd be set. I always like these short Pokemon, these Pikachu shorts.
Yeah.
They're stupid, but they're nice. They're cute.
Hmm.
Yeah. I still remember the first two. They were great.
Except for the humans.
Hmm.
Yeah. They don't stay very long, though.
The humans.
Yeah. In the first two
We get
Pokemon
stuck with the one human who never ages in this series.
What is that Ash? you're
No,
talking
not
about?
Ash. I mean the Pokemon.
No?
Oh, right.
The humans really aren't in there for very long.
Yeah,
Hmm.
true. I did like the first one. The first one was let's
That was
just
nice.
let's introduce a plot, but at the same time let's put in some really, mind screwy hypnotic suggestion animation.
Ree, what are you talking about? What?
Was it the first one or the second one?
It was the second one that I could not read. What the hell was that? What
The one just saying
that
that said
mean?
dermatologists hate him. He's referring to Ash. Never aging.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
not
right. I just didn't know what that meant. So.
Next headline. I'm pointing to the
Next
screen.
headline. Pokemon Symphonic Evolutions. This musical performance will be hosted in California on Saturday, July 11th at 8 p.m. at the Greek Theater in Los Angeles near the Griffith Observatory. You can buy your tickets now at GreekPass.com with prices ranging from $53.50 to $113.50. Additionally, Pokemon Symphonic Evolutions will be hosted by the San Diego Symphony at Comic-Con on Thursday, July 9th at 8 p.m. Tickets will be on sale starting April 13th, and it does not appear that you need a Comic-Con badge to attend, but I'd double check on that if you're planning to go.
All right, hands up. Who's going? Yep.
We can't.
That is in Los Angeles, so there is no way I can actually make it to that.
Thanks, guys. There's no chance in the Atlantic or the Pacific that we'll be able to get to this thing.
I'm pretty sure they're going to be selling the music on iTunes.
Yeah, I know. But
honestly,
if I wanted the reorchestrated music, I'd buy Scoteen's album because he's come out with like 3 or 4 now. Great. If I wanted to but listening to the album is not the same as going there and actually listening to it live.
Honestly, if there are like other people from other countries who are dedicated to going there and all that, I give them a lot of respect and say go for it.
Yeah,
if they are that dedicated.
Also,
for it, so.
how much? But yeah, I mean, if you're out of your mind and pay the if you're going to Comic-Con anyway, you might as well. If you're
I'm going to
flying
MCM
overseas,
Expo around May anyway, so.
I'm going to talk it over with Meander to make sure we are good to go to Supernova, despite the fact that Alec Baldwin's there. Because
nice.
because
You changed your mind?
one of our
You changed your mind? I
the
thought
only
you didn't want to
the only reason I would be persuaded to go there was if I still had any friends that were like that I could go see while we were there, and I have one, Sam, who still has a table. But if she doesn't get the table, then I am not going at all.
Aww.
Okay.
That's the
I'm just
ultimate.
seeing my 2 Labradors just laying in one of the bed boxes at the moment, and they look so cute.
Go. All right. So if you live in the United States, you've had like 4 chances to see Pokemon Symphonic Evolutions. Why don't you? It's apparently, well, it is it is fairly pricey. The Griffith Observatory is apparently a really nice scenic place, and the Greek Theater is this wonderful amphitheater that's up there.
Yeah.
I will be very envious of everybody who gets a ticket and goes, because if this is being performed, it's being performed at night. This thing will look amazing. $53 to $113.50. That's US dollars, which means it costs like, I don't know, 250 Australian dollars now.
Oh God.
Exchange rate. And
Surely it's not
60
that bad.
quid.
But then again, that will be like less expensive for UK currency then, wouldn't it?
It'll be
Yeah.
about the most expensive tickets. I think will come in at around 60 quid if I've got my conversion
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's the exchange rates aside. April 13th, apparently they're making these tickets available.
Okay.
Yep. Hopefully you got hopefully if you can get tickets, go there, talk about it, let us know. Gloat. Let us know how it went. We're hoping for concerts. I'd love the LSO, the London Symphony Orchestra, to actually do symphonic evolutions. I'd love the Sydney Chamber Orchestra to do symphonic evolutions. I'd like them to do it here. In fact, I don't care which symphony orchestra does it. I just want them to do it here. We're kind of a little spoiled already by the fact that earlier this year we got to listen to a wonderful artist let loose on the grand organ in Sydney Town Hall. So I'm looking for more chances to go crazy and actually hear good symphonic sound. The arts. Why can't we? Like, we're stuck with Carmen and Ida, and I think we've got Madama Butterfly ending its season. But hey, we got Avenue Q now, so we're good. All right. They're musicals.
Right, okay. That's what you have to say.
Les Mis is here as well, I think. Les Miserables.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah, they seem to have transplanted the entire Barbican production and brought it here.
Cool.
Yep.
Why have you got a rabbit?
It's
That's a...
It's a
Centris. Yeah, Centris playing not a trumpet, is it?
It's a trumpet.
Yeah. I always second guess these sort of things.
He hasn't constructed the trumpet yet, but yeah, it's a trumpet.
Yeah, the Centris has like small little hands. How can it reach?
It's a musical horn.
It's just gems.
It's just plain music. It's just.
Honestly, we should really try and do like an Easter event or something like that. I don't know.
Okay.
Try and do an Easter event because that'll be interesting and what people come up with.
We're not gonna be here for Easter. We're gonna be like in the outback.
Yeah, I'm not gonna try and pull a sendathon for Easter.
Yeah.
But we may have a static event running on Easter that we'll just check when we get back.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
right.
not logistically possible for us to actually do anything live on Easter.
No, I'll be doing planning for Project Reverence and 3.0.
Yeah.
Thing. Right. Sorry, it's not a touchscreen.
Dreaming big, Gina.
Oh man, this is like a 20-inch screen. I really am dreaming big. It's not a touchscreen. Stop touching it with a pen. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. New 3DS themes. New
3DS themes. New Pokemon themes. New 3DS themes will be available soon for Japanese new 3DS owners. These themes depict a nice picture of Rayquaza playing cards with artistic Pokemon designs and a cute little circle of main Pokemon Black and White characters such as N, Lisa, and the Train Driver twins. I feel
Lovely.
like we should. I feel like the new 3DS needs to be named something else.
Who's
Yeah.
Elisa?
Elisa.
Elisa.
Elisa. It's the electric gym gym leader.
Oh, her. All right.
that
Fashion
model, yeah.
lady? Yeah.
Yeah.
That model lady, yeah.
Elisa?
Elisa.
It's one of
Don't
the
worry.
two.
It's like when I kept pronouncing a lady's name
Yeah,
as Irene.
that damn Emolga.
I think
It
it was yesterday I kept mispronouncing a girl's name Irene, and then she finally told me that it's pronounced Irene. So
Irene.
Really?
That sounds
Irene.
even worse.
that's
Sorry
because
to say who other people is pronouncing it that way, but Irene sounds much nicer.
it's an accented E. The
Yeah.
first E is
Oh.
accented, so it's Irene, not Irene, like I have been saying it all this time.
Yeah.
Yeah, as Ree's shown us, that's Irene.
Okay,
Yeah.
so if it doesn't have the accent in E, it's Irene.
It's
It sounds
Irene.
like Irene.
Irene.
Yeah, let's not
It sounds
get into
like
the Aaron. Apparently, if I say Aaron and I say Aaron,
Okay,
somebody gets confused.
so Aaron, he pronounces it the same as Erin. So my sister is an Aaron, but Peter has a cousin called Aaron. But his entire side of the family pronounces it Aaron. So
okay.
Look, it's better than how the priest at the baptism was pronouncing it because he kept saying Aaron.
I'm surprised he has never run into the name Aaron before.
I'm surprised he kept
I
going.
have
Hey,
actually met a person
did you see the parents cringing as he said Aaron like 15 times?
That was pretty funny.
I've actually met a person called Aaron and all that, and I am not going into detail with that bit.
But I mean, like, there's Aaron, and then there's funny Ree, haha.
Oh, not Aaron, not Aaron.
Yeah, Aaron.
Aaron named Aaron.
That's how I pronounce it.
I don't want to say Aaron.
It's not Aaron, it's Aaron.
Give us the grin. You cheeky monkey.
So there's A, there's
And then there's
A, and then
there's Egoraptor as well, whose name is Aaron.
I know.
There's Aaron, and Aaron.
Everyone, because they're all American over there, they pronounce it Aaron. And it messes with me.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Bizarre.
Right, should we get back on topic now?
Yes, let's get back on topic. So anyway, Elisa is hot. I mean, the new 3DS themes. Okay? So Rayquaza.
There are only 4 Japanese new 3DS owners at the moment, but hopefully they'll bring it out.
Point out, by the way, that the Ocarina of Time themed 3DS skins are available locally.
Yes,
including the black one with the golden Triforce symbols all throughout.
Yeah.
Definitely have to have a look at them. I've still got the Link Between Worlds one.
I got the Pikachu one.
You don't have hold on. Are these themes or skins?
Themes. They're called themes.
I got the Pikachu
That's the
theme.
sentence. New Pokemon themed new 3DS themes.
You had to slow down for that one, didn't you?
Yeah, it's a bit of a tongue twister.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
I'm trying to say that 10 times
I've got to
fast.
retract the sentence to know what I'm saying.
All right. So I don't know if I want the Pokemon Black and White characters. Emmett and Ingo. Yes, please. If there's Emmett and Ingo in there, I'm in.
None of them take my fancy specifically, but they are nice.
Yeah.
Especially if you
fancy
really
Ingo.
like Rayquaza. Do you?
I like Ingo more than Emmett.
Rayquaza's cool.
It's not the Mega Rayquaza though. It's just Rayquaza.
Still, giant flying
I think there
space
is
serpent.
a version of Mega Rayquaza. It just changes, I think, or something.
No, he looks cooler.
Hmm.
Looks cooler.
In addition to these headlines, by the way, we saw a Pokemon commercial earlier for the Treta arcade cabinet in Japan,
Oh
and they've
yeah, I
started
remember you showing
introducing.
that.
What's that?
Yeah, they've started introducing the Mega Evolution Pokemon,
Oh, it's
and
so
I
cool
think
how they
this,
do it. Tell them how they do
there
it.
is this shot of this guy dressed up in a Pokemon trainer outfit.
He's dressed
He's
up
like
as Red.
in his late teens, early 20s, and then he holds his arm up like that, and then he's got a Mega Ring. He's got a white Mega Ring on his it's like a white Mega bracelet,
I came with
and
the
it
black one.
glows. Crazy, it crazy glows, and then apparently there's an NFC chip on that thing. So if you hold it close to the receiver, it will mega evolve the Pokemon.
Isn't that cool?
That is insane.
That is so clever. What a clever use. Awesome.
I know, but you still look so dorky doing it in the
Yeah,
arcade.
He looks
You- 'cause you
legit
have
dressed
to
up
press
as a
it.
typical trainer, and it's so lame. But my god, it's awesome.
You have to actually press the thing to activate it, and then hold it over the sensor.
Props to anyone that does like the whole shebang every single time.
Props to anyone
it's
that turns up in a
hilarious.
trainer outfit and does this, because there was another shot. They had a second trainer doing the exact same thing.
Oh gosh,
Yeah.
really?
It's amazing. I really want, because these guys exploit the Treta stuff. We're probably going to see Pokken tournament before we see Treta here,
Yeah.
because it's a really localized thing. But Treta looks like a really fun thing to play. I'd go back to the arcade if they had it.
Yeah. Okay, Reed, what was with the creepy ass grin? What was with that creepy ass Oh, dear.
The creepy ass regrin.
Yeah. Don't tell me that was nothing, Reed, for goodness sake.
Okay, so is everybody sick of the product name now? The new 3DS and the new 3DS
They
XL.
could have called it something else, I would have to say it.
3DS Advanced. 3DS
no.
XY.
Oh, wouldn't it be really
3DS
funny
black
if they
and
called
white.
it the 3DSi or something stupid like that?
No! That's lame! That would be bloody lame. They
I
could
was
like,
I had to like there are people at work, right? And there's somebody at work who was buying her kid a new Nintendo 3DS, and I had to double check that she actually meant new 3DS as opposed to a new old 3DS. I am this name. And I had to point out that if she can't use regular SD cards because the new 3DS runs on micro SDs.
Mm.
And so I had to explain what a micro SD was, because in her universe, all storage is SD.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so I had to explain, this is the tiny thing. Oh, that's a SIM card. No, it's a micro SD card.
Oh my god.
Ay, ay, ay.
Oh, no. No, 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 no.
No, we
Reed.
don't need. No, we don't actually need that anyway. They
All
could
right,
have
so-
like just called it like, I don't know, custom 3DS or something like that. or-
3DS.
The new
The
3DS.
return of the 3DS.
The new 3DS is pretty cool, though. I'm just gonna
Yeah.
say it. It's heaps fun. Like it will load marginally faster than
3DS
the
2. 3DS harder.
3DS 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Oh my god. Dear me.
They just go complete. It's kind of like 3DS with a vengeance, or 3D Live Free or 3DS.
Oh,
I
God.
don't know where they can go. They kind of walk themselves into a corner by calling it the 3DS.
Yeah, they could have just
3DS
done-
remastered. 3DS redo.
Yeah, that would work.
3DS
The
remastered.
amazing
The 3DS.
3DS.
Let's call it the 3DS revolution.
That could
And then
work as well.
Why don't they just
those
call
are
it the
better
3DSU?
No, that wouldn't work. I don't think
the
because we've
console.
already got the Wii U.
Yeah,
But the
I
other
mean,
two
it's
that
the
you two
Wii
said
U.
were quite good.
But it's the Wii U. It's not the 3DSU. Oh wait, hold on. I just realized why you can't call it a 3DSU.
Yeah.
You fell for that one, I think, Gino.
Oh man.
You have a dirty mind tonight.
Huh? Cheers. Okay.
Oh
Were
dear.
there any other external headlines that we needed to bring up? Was there anything
No.
from our regular news sources and maybe perhaps CNN that
Nothing else.
Pokemon related?
Everything.
Okay. Hold on. Korean fans, you're going to get your world champion Pachirisu.
Oh,
It's actually going to be they're distributing world champion Pachirisu over the and apparently at the Hyundai department store on the 9th floor. It'll be distributed via infrared.
huh.
Oh
But yeah,
god.
world champion Pachirisu.
Damn it! I hope it's not a shiny Pachirisu.
Just gonna point out breaking news. Those
Oh?
3DS themes we were talking about just then, they're available now on PAL systems.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
there we go.
They're also available on, I think they've just been made available on the American regions as well. So if you
Right.
own a 3DS,
A new
you-
3DS.
no. Is it?
No,
is it
no,
just
wait,
for the
any
new
3DS. Yes.
Yeah, it's any 3DS, but they're advertising it
Indeed.
for the new 3DS. If you've got a 3DS, you can download these themes now for a nominal fee.
Mm.
Em and Eningo are in there. Wow.
Told you.
Yeah. All right,
I wasn't
let's go.
biased.
I'm gonna save that myself for getting the new 3DS. So.
I'm
Oh,
still leaning towards getting some. Is there any Majora's Mask themes?
In the console and all that I know of. But I'm not too sure if there is any for the custom covers at the moment though. So.
I don't know about the custom covers, but the
Not custom covers. I mean, like an actual theme.
you can check.
Oh yeah, there
You've
are a
got all
couple in
available.
the theme shop.
Should actually do something about that because that shit's cool.
Mm.
I've been playing Pokemon Conquest like all day.
Is
I
it
haven't
because
even played that for a while.
because I've been playing Samurai Warriors 4 over the last week?
No.
It's
Every
Okay.
now
probably
and then,
Empires
I
that you've been
suddenly
playing.
really
Like.
wanna
Because
play
that's how I recognize that you're playing Conquest. Is
I
that
know,
I hear the
totally.
Samurai Warriors music and I'm like, hello.
That
Or
is
it
not
could
at all the
be,
reason why I'm playing it right
you
now.
playing Empires as well.
I've shifted from playing SW4 to Empires recently because I just they didn't teach me something on the interface rules which I realized you can actually do. Which was like I wanted to do raiding parties and everything in Dynasty Warriors, and I was
Yeah.
wondering why I couldn't get enough troops. And I realized to get enough troops, all you have to do is press the left directional button or square, and it's not in any of the interface menus. Like there's a prompt for square, but
Yeah.
other than that, it's kind of like, oh right, okay, so I actually have to press that, right? Okay, sure, thanks game.
Okay.
Also, I didn't realize that.
I'm getting that game. The
I didn't
Empires
realize
one.
that when you. Yeah, we were thinking of getting Xenoverse, actually.
What, Dragon Ball
it came-
Xenoverse, really?
Yeah, it came up as a matter of discussion, but I'm not a big enough fan of the fandom to actually
Dragon
get it.
Ball. I already got one of my characters up to level 80 anyway, so.
I noticed. Thing gives updates. Yeah, alright.
You know what was
Steering
funny?
us all
You know
back
what was
to
funny?
Pokemon.
No,
Yep.
you know what was funny? Rooster
What?
Teeth, one of the guys on there, has a character in that game which is an upgraded version of Cooler, and he named it Refrigerator.
Refrigerator.
Oh god, I think I've seen a couple of people actually call that character a refrigerator or something in the Xenoverse. I mean, what the hell?
Thanks, guys. We're about to get Golden Frieza. Are you happy now? Are you happy now?
I have seen a couple of people trying to be like lookalikes of Gohan and Goku Jr. and other characters and
What's the point of
Frieza.
making a lookalike when you can just play that character?
You know what would be really cool?
It's kind of silly, but
What would
some
be
people
really
just do
cool
it.
in Xenoverse though would be to make Loto or Roto from Dragon Quest, because it's Akira Toriyama, it's Toriyama style. So why not make a Toriyama style character? Speaking of Toriyama,
sorry.
yeah, sorry. Speaking of Toriyama characters, before we shuffle this all the way back in, Dragon Quest Heroes is essentially Hyrule Warriors with Dragon Quest characters. So it's apparently coming out in the West.
Nice.
Yeah, you know what I was. Tecmo Koei has another freaking victim, and it's me. Between Dynasty Warriors 8 Empires, Blade Storm Nightmare, and Dragon Quest Heroes.
Yeah.
And, Dragon Quest Heroes and what was it? Final Fantasy Heroes. Square Enix has me by the balls on 2 of those games, and Koei Tecmo has me by the balls on 3.
Okay, Ray, what's with the crickets?
He has a serious infestation problem.
Yes.
Yeah, you should get that.
I was about to say with the Xenos thing, all my characters are like all original creative characters and all that in them, so.
I know, but it's. I'm playing myself in Dynasty Warriors 8 Empires.
Meanwhile, in the IPL.
Very mad back to
Let's get over to doing some IPL headlines, shall we?
Before Ray gets eaten by crickets.
I want to see
unless
this.
Unless he's getting eaten by what's that little cricket Pokemon in
Cricketoon? Cricketot?
No.
Cricketoon?
Well, I know it's not Greninja. It's the previous evolution of it.
Frogadier?
No, not Frogadier.
You said Greninja!
No! Oh,
You
I
did
mean...
say Greninja.
Oh, sugar! I meant another...
You led me down the wrong alley! See, and now we have
I meant the Gen 3 Ninja Bug Pokemon.
Gen 3
I don't know.
Ninja Bug Pokemon.
Shedinja?
Yeah, that one.
Ninjask?
Ninjask?
Yeah.
Shedinja. Cascoon! No, hold on.
No, Ninja. Shedinja's different.
Yeah. I do apologize, people. I'm sorry for that.
Okay, let's discuss Marlowe's Meander while we're here, because something really big happened to Marlowe's Meander over the last 24 hours.
Right.
That it's finished.
Huzzah!
So Marlowe's Meander is over. I'm going to turn the screen to read that. After a year, numerous bosses, and an insane amount of amazing art from all the Meanderers, it is done. We are finished with Marlowe's Meander. So while the Meanderers, or the ones who survived, return to their owners and Marlowe dissipates, just read the end journal.
Yes.
So we're taking the time to chill and relax. Not really. We're taking the time to prepare for the next big project. So basically Marlowe's Meander, if you guys remember from IPLCast, God, I don't know what IPLCast that was. We actually announced it.
That was
way back. It must have been IPLCast 3. That's how long it's been.
A year ago.
Yeah,
it was like over a year ago and all that. So.
In early March, I think the Meander got taken over, and then the Meander Global Battle Union got taken over by the Meander.
Yeah.
And what followed was just this really long, amazing adventure. You should see the art that's come through. It's pretty freaking amazing. It's like some of Mission Sunshine's best work was for the Meander.
Definitely.
We've seen
some really amazing
stuff from Ryua, some amazing written entries from Soroka Phoenix and Athens of all people. I'm not saying he's not good at it, but I'm saying he really put a lot of good work into it. You've got some insane art in the beginning by Vu. You've got a lot of stuff going into it. It's really amazing to see how they've done it
Yeah.
and how the whole thing's sorted itself out. They defeated the big bad. It's all over now. We call it the end. That's it. That's the end of the Meander. There's no more Meander. We're not having a Marlowe's Meander 2.
Because you guys are doing the project now.
Yeah.
We're doing, because we're shifting to Project Reverence now. We're taking everything we learned from the Meander and we're actually going to apply it to a large group thing, which is why we'll need everybody's help. If you're looking forward to adminning something that's basically going to be a lot easier to admin than the IPL, to be perfectly honest, because it runs off this huge user-friendly backend.
No, there is not gonna be 2.
Marlowe's Meander 2, Electric Boogaloo.
I don't think he was in the last one. Where are you going off requesting a
Marlowe's
sequel?
Meander 2, Marlowe Harder.
Yeah, about that. Probably not. So if you haven't experienced if you haven't seen what's happened throughout the Meander, the journal keeps tally. You can check out all of the events that happened there. I think
Yeah,
there's
I
like
think you're still
navigation and
adding up the
everything.
points and all that now, aren't you?
Yeah, the tally's
it's
still being computed. There's a
it?
fair amount of
I thought
points.
you were done.
Hmm?
I thought you were done.
Well, it says in the journal that you guys are still
Spent
were
like
doing,
2
tallying
hours.
points.
Yeah, that was just for the loot rolls.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. Oh, look what Ree's doing.
What? What's a Kabuto doing on his head?
It's
That
like
was-
those gooey things from Futurama that control your brain.
Great. It's a hypnodome. But yeah, he's basically accurately drawn the first stage of the final boss from Marlowe's Meander.
I should probably explain that you guys were given the option to either bow down to the Kabuto or to fight the Kabuto. And Gino had actually thought out an entire situation that would have happened if you chose to bow to the Kabuto, and it would have changed everything. So you guys legitly dodged a huge bullet choosing to fight the Kabuto.
You guys saved me what could potentially be man hours of work, having to rewrite the world.
Wait. If they bowed, would they be in big trouble then or something?
No, they
Or
wouldn't
what?
be in big trouble. The Meander
It
would
would
still...
have directly and severely affected Project Reverence story-wise.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It would have gone essentially from a really nice open story to the devastation at the end of the 7th Umbral era. That's sort of bad.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
You guys saved Project Reverence.
You guys saved me a hell of a lot of work, so thank you guys. I salute you. So yeah, now that that's over, the Global Battle Union goes quiet until the next tournament.
Yes.
And the new project, now officially titled Reverence Core, it has gone up. Actually, we haven't really advertised Reverence Core, but if you're watching this, a quick
What the
drop
hell,
over. Oh dear.
Oh, boy.
But if
Anyway.
if you will be affiliating with Reverence Core soon enough, probably because we're gonna start putting in lore articles, all of the other stuff to build it up.
Yeah.
So stand by. We're not going to launch it till we're ready. So it's not gonna
There's
until
going
we
to
get.
be a lot
seriously.
more planning that has to go into it before it's
Yeah,
even-
take your time with that because the more
Until-
time you do it, it'd probably be better.
There is
so-
a lot of details to think through that we have
Yeah.
yet to think through.
Yes.
I may have hit the thing that shut the seat down. To explain me losing a few inches suddenly on. Oh God, I pressed it again. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. Steady. But anyway, there's a lot of besides just the storyline and the planning stuff that goes through working through Project Reverence. There's a lot of art assets that have to be done as well. So
Yeah.
if you want to volunteer to help with some of the art assets for the lore, general world book stuff, volunteer. Note the IPL. Tell us you want to do art assets. We've got a laundry list.
I'm working on character images, but there are literally a lot of character images.
Yeah.
There are 45 character images, and
Oh my god.
you've done 4.
No,
Yeah.
jeez.
And that doesn't include personality sketches and everything.
Right.
It
There's
doesn't
a lot.
include the pixel art weapons that I have decided I'm not doing anymore.
Aw.
I'm doing it.
I can't pixel art.
You're
It's
doing
too
it
hard.
instead. Okay.
I can pixel art. I could probably fire a preview actually if I load it up. Ping! Yeah, but so in a sense, I don't know how you guys may have been seeing this from the background, but the Meander was one of those things that I crafted from scratch as an idea and then launched, and then it ended up being this wonderful success. If you read the comments in that end journal, it just makes it just gladdens me to know that a lot of people felt the same way about the Meander, that they had fun and they got a lot out of it artistically, and that they look forward to the next project. And I don't know how you guys felt about it. I don't know. What did you guys like? Because the Meanders, it's over now, so it's like, okay, it's done. Oh, okay. So I'm kind of glad that, oh, thank God it's over. It's like they defeated the guy. Oh, thank goodness. And on the other, on the other side, I'm like, yeah, it's over. No. Why is it over?
I was so happy.
Yeah, so it's kind of like, oh, okay. But yeah, let me see if I can screen share one of the items. But let's talk about reactions. Reactions to the Meander being over.
It would definitely vary, I think. Probably like.
It's very.
Yeah, it'll be there. It will vary, I think, to be honest.
I imagine it will come with an extreme sense of accomplishment.
Yeah.
Oh, it definitely felt that way. Why is the thing not showing?
It had a sound bar. It moves when you talk.
What?
Yeah, it's a green one.
The green one?
It's a little sound bar.
Oh.
No, it only shows up if you're not actually looking at his screen. It's in the little Abby thing and down the bottom.
Yeah.
It pops up when he's talking.
Yeah, I know. I'm just wondering why nothing's shown up. But can you actually see that image? Because I can't.
I can see.
I just see Photoshop.
Yeah, I know, but there's nothing in the middle, is there? It's just a gray area.
No, not at the moment.
I don't know why that's happening, because I had no trouble showing my Photoshop.
That's true, actually.
Oh, no. Doesn't work. Dang it.
No.
You sure?
Yeah, I just find it really weird that it's not doing it.
I have to admit, though, this grey screen you've made is gorgeous.
Isn't it just?
There we go.
I'm just gonna share over to screen 2, and we'll probably get something. There we go.
There.
Hey.
I also see the IPL doc.
What?
What's next? The info doc.
Whoa! No one look at that. No one. No.
It's too late.
Get away.
It was there for the world to see.
Oh.
Everybody knows
totally
what we're going to
unscripted.
talk about next.
Totally unscripted. Oh crap!
What?
That's the Reverence Core DA page that he made.
And
There's
he
nothing
wasn't
up there.
supposed to show that, right?
No, actually, it's pretty much an open secret. We know that the group's been made. But anyway,
Yeah.
that's the item
I
that you're
think
looking
that's
at.
a visible page.
Yeah, the item
Mm.
that
You
the item
can
that you're
see that if
looking
you
at
look at
is the libretto of Aid. And I
Mm.
think we've got the helical seals as well. There we go.
Mm.
Oh, right, okay.
So I drew the templates for all 15 of them. They're all like blue scratchy lines from Photoshop, but he's making the pixel art. So
Right,
I designed
okay.
them, and he's making them.
Yeah, we could probably. I don't know if you want to like show this stuff from Stash, just so people have a reference of what the images
Yeah.
look like.
Okay,
Um,
I'll have a look. Where's my stash? Oh, this is gonna take a second.
These
Mm.
things, by the way, are this small. That's the actual size.
Wait, they're that tiny?
Because they're 50 by 50. They're meant to be inventory item
okay.
size. Yeah, so.
Yeah.
They look better on the screen than they will on the Google Hangout. Just
Just
saying.
Share screen share. Here it is. Okay. Entire screen. There we go. Here they are. So we have the baton for the musicians out there.
Oh, nice.
And we have the sword for the musicians out there.
Really?
We have the Codex of the Twin Stars
For the
for the
musicians out there.
Then we have the Ancient Compound Bow for the musicians out there. And then we have the Crimson something, because you never finished that sentence.
It's just called Crimson.
For the fancy musician. Oh, okay. For the fancy musicians out there. And then we have the Crystalline Domus Shield for the
For
defensive
the musicians out there.
Yeah.
That'd
And
be
then we
great for
have
the musicians.
Gilded Rosary for the religious musicians.
Musicians. For the religious
And then
musicians.
we have the Great Axe for the violent musicians out there.
Mm.
Then we have the Helletical Seals.
The helical seals.
Helical Seals. I
The
can read.
helical seals
Shut
make
up.
it sound like something worse.
Okay.
There's the libretto, which got converted.
Libretto of Aid for the healing musicians out there. Then we have the Dagger for the thieving musicians out there. And then we have Powder of Pelagia in the fancy bottle for the alchemy musicians out there. And then we have the Bees Resonator Guitar
That's not
for
for
the
musicians.
musicians out there. No?
It's not for musicians. That's
Oh.
totally not for musicians.
Okay, no, that's not. That's a bludgeoning weapon. Then we have the Staff of the Winged Liberator for the
For the
musicians out there.
musicians out there.
And finally, we have a treatise on a treatise on hyperinflation.
You
For
said
the
it right the
musicians out
first
there.
time.
Shut up! I can read.
Yeah.
I read good. Yeah. So the musicians are going to be getting a lot of stuff.
Yeah. And the not musicians are just gonna have to deal with a guitar.
Yeah.
No, but
It's a nice
anyway,
guitar,
they've done the loot rolls. There's a fair amount of winning stuff in there. I believe there were some expedition coupons as well, and everybody who participated in the Meander gets a cosmic wayfinder and a pelagic seal or scripture or something like that, which will actually factor back into chapter 2. So, yeah, well done everybody who participated in the Meander. Well done. It's just really great to see a project done from start to finish. It's like being at the end of chapter 1 and just relaxing because it's over, and then realizing you have to start planning for the next one almost immediately. Okay, so let's move on to our next IPL headline, which is Chapter 2, Mission 2.
Am I reading this? Because you keep changing your mind when it comes to the IPL news, where it's like you pause like you're waiting for me to read it, but then if I try to start reading it, you like start talking over me, and then you say that you want to read it.
It's okay, I've got this.
Okay.
I've got this.
We just need to establish that you're the one that reads these.
I'm reading the IPL headline.
You guys should really organise this like before putting
I
up the
know.
show.
It's like usually the thing that I read these out, and yet every time we get to the IPL news, if I start reading them, he talks over me. But if I don't start reading them, there's this awkward pause, like he's waiting for me to read them.
I think over the last few IPLs, there's basically been this understood rule that I'm going to read out the IPL
I know,
headlines.
but
I keep forgetting.
You still pause, and it
I
worries
still
me.
pause. It's okay. I'm okay. All right. I will write. Help me. Chapter 2, mission 2. All right. Storyline mission. Siebold's not pleased. He's cut a deal with Kamata to broadcast some amazing trainer matches via the Holocaster. Will we see some? Yes. Will we see some crazy good matches? We've seen at least one match make it to the evening time slot. Will Siebold be impressed? No, not if there's only one match on the on the lineup.
Siebold will be displeased.
He's displeased already. Did you see how
Siebold.
much he...
So basically, what, didn't have enough points to get a good grade
Not
then
enough
or
people
something?
submitted the works that they
We're
said that they
going
were
to do.
the comment section. So essentially, that means like people flaked on Siebold, and Siebold is displeased.
Oh
Displeased
dear.
is a very light way. Yeah, but I mean that's what happens, and this is how this is how storyline missions work. It's basically based on how you did in the previous one that affects the next one. And it's kind of like people kind of take it for granted that we'll just put a bunch of missions up and then okay, hold on, let's get through this and then chapter 2 over. I'm like, no. if you fudge up, like if you seriously screw up on a mission at any point in the chapter, it's gonna reflect on the next thing that happens.
Oh boy.
It's not like you can go, oh hey, if I just flake on doing this, then nothing happens. I'm like, unfortunately, this isn't the Meander, and you can't. While you can drop in and drop out, once you commit to something, you actually have to do it, and it's perfectly understandable if you've got stuff in your schedule that doesn't, that stops you from doing stuff, and that's okay. But be aware of what you're capable of pulling off in time. Read the journal all the way down. Find out what the deadline is. Ask questions, but don't volunteer to do something and then not do it, because that reflects badly on the actual storyline mission.
That makes Siebold displeased.
It makes Siebold displeased. It made Siebold indifferent, I think, on the first go, and now makes him displeased.
Oh dear.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to seeing what else comes in. There might be a couple of battles here that haven't been processed yet. There was a really good comment on this journal, and that's from Lornith, who actually said that they were pointing out that there was a specific rule, because the part of this thing is you can challenge people to battles, but there are certain rules you have to follow. One of those rules is you can't break the lights or the Jumbotron in the Grand Prix Stadium.
That will make Kamata displeased.
That will make me very... They're expensive-ass things, and we broke them a few times. So no.
Wait, in the last chapter or what?
No, this is, I think, in Grand Prix they got broken.
Oh dear.
Yeah, so there's a rule where you can't destroy the arena lights or the Gigatron screen. You cannot go beyond the general space of the Grand Prix. Essentially, you cannot go past camera range. If your Pokemon disappears past camera range, the referee starts counting, and it's essentially a run out if you're too far. But they're just minor stipulations on those things.
Don't panic, anyone.
What is rewriting now? What is rewriting now?
Somehow I'm glad I didn't join. The lights wouldn't be the only thing broken.
Probably the field, but yeah.
Yeah, no.
Bones.
if it's the arena, we don't care about the arena. The arena gets replaced every week, but it's the it's the actual lights and everything.
Yeah.
You break one of these, and you're in trouble.
Yeah. Right, I have to BRB real quick because I think my dogs are hungry.
Okay, so you go
Okay.
feed your dogs, and we'll put Ree up here on the center stage.
Okay.
All right. But yeah, if you guys are if you guys are you can post observer entries, and those actually contribute towards the overall score. So if you're clear on doing art but you don't want to go and do a battle, totally do an observer entry. Join in, post stuff, and you're gonna help get this mission up and over the line.
It doesn't have to be this huge, fancy, detailed picture if you can't pull that off, but just
It
even
doesn't
something
have to.
simple would do. That
just-
I think would suffice.
What's important
like a
here is
sketch or-
what's important here isn't like, you know, putting it to stellar quality. Although do push yourself if you want to push yourself. What's important here is that you do make a contribution, because contribution is the important part of storyline missions. We want to see people contributing to moving the storylines forward one bit at a time, towards the end of the chapter. Okay, so what are you drawing? Is that strong sad? No, wait, that's okay.
Does look like
Technic-
strong sad, doesn't it?
Yeah. That's that looks like a Blastoise.
Oh, it is. It's a Blastoise.
There we go.
Who's that Pokemon? Dun-dun-dun.
It's
Blastoise.
Pikachu.
How the hell are Pikachu? Never mind.
All right. So chapter 2 mission
Yeah,
2 I think has a deadline of 4th April. So it actually finishes on
April
Kamata's
4th.
birthday.
Oh, nice.
So you have until Kamata's birthday, and if you do break the arena lights, Kamata will
You
be most
should make
displeased.
a birthday picture for him.
Well, it's just him with like the static bored face going "Happy birthday to me."
Yeah, with like a cake and some disappointing presents.
Oh, it's just IOUs. You just have IOUs like all over. He's sitting in front of a pile of IOUs.
Just
instead
for
of
his birthday, he gets nothing but a note, and on that note it says, "I borrowed your car."
No.
No. I borrowed the keys to the liquor cabinet, because that's always what happens to him. He wants to have a drink, but then sooner or later one of the admins gets access to the liquor. But I think
Thankfully, the current admins don't really drink that much.
Yeah, you have no idea how bad it was during the tofu era.
yeah. Wasn't like
Tofu
was it
and
two
Joe,
of the characters?
Tofu kept going in and stealing stuff.
Oh dear.
Joe kept going in and stealing the booze. Those two kept getting drunk.
Oh dear.
Like in this current admin team, I'm the drinker, and that's saying something.
Well, I'm not an
Apparently, Ree's
admin
guilty
or
of
anything
stealing
like that.
booze. I'm
I'm not.
watching you, Ree.
No, I did not share the liquor cabinet keys. Why do you ask?
I'm okay. Sure, I didn't, but thank you for acting guilty.
Yes, isn't it? I had the dog
Right, so-
come into my face.
Right. So I think I'm just gonna draw this thing where just Kamata's looking at a snuffed out candle on top of a undecorated sponge cake, surrounded by IOU.
Yeah.
No
Maybe a
icing,
broken ladder,
nothing.
too.
Like the candle's half melted and there's already wax on the sponge cake, and it's snuffed out.
I got dogs coming near me and all that. They're being
Imagine this will
cheeky,
be the
aren't
same
they?
once we can access the
Yes,
fans. I'm just saying.
Mm.
All right, so let's go to the final IPL headline because final IPL headline: Project Reverence and Project 3.0. Awkward pause. Okay, as most of these projects operate in parallel. Both of
Okay.
these projects are operating in parallel, which means that as we develop stuff for either Project Reverence or Project 3.0, one change will be applied on the other. Right now, a lot of my personal momentum with regards to programming is pointing towards Project Reverence because it's the harder of the two. There's a lot more in terms of data that needs to be put in there. So actually, once we solve the challenges with that and get the DeviantArt API running that
Yeah.
way, we can pull off some pretty amazing stuff with the IPL. I'd rather not mess with the IPL unless I'm really well versed at it because we have far more data for the IPL than we do for Project Reverence. If for Project Reverence, we're only going to be dealing with about, at most, 5 to 10 users coming in once we actually start doing the active beta testing. The IPL has a continuously running roster of somewhere near 210 records, I think, all of which have to be converted over into the system for 3.0. So it's not going to be easy. Therefore, the current development track is that Project Reverence is going to move slightly ahead as we get the backend rolling. We've already secured reverencecore.org as a website to host Reverence for specific things. And we have our existing website in challengerisland.com that'll be hosting our IPL stuff. So
Cool.
we have a pseudo thing working on challengerisland.com. If you go there, it's a WordPress site. Don't bother. So those sites will be changing as we slowly start moving into testing. Again, if you're listening to this show and you have PHP MySQL knowledge, even if you have basic SQL knowledge, I would like some help. If you do HTML and CSS layout, great. If you do jQuery, great. If you know where I can get Pokémon assets without violating copyright terms, great. And if you want to contribute art in general, amazing. Send us a note. If you want to contribute in any way to these two projects, either 3.0 or Project Reverence, even like just Project Reverence, even if you want to contribute to the lore, note us. Note us on the IPL. Let us know what you want to do. We will try and find a place for you. I cannot allow this to be a one-man project, although it's looking like it for a lot of factors. But if you can alleviate the workload on several other things, then that'll allow me more time to work on getting all of the technical aspects going. Okay, so another thing that I wanted to bring up was regarding the we're talking about the lore bits, but I also want to talk about developer diaries because we've got this is for mainly the IPL staff. If the IPL staff have had access to 4 developer diaries now, which is us basically talking about what's going on with Project Reverence or 3.0, how things are getting up, what's being assembled, and everything. If you guys want those developer diaries to be put out in the open so that you guys can have a look at them, I will be editing for certain things because there's certain things we don't want to release out in public just yet. But if you want to see these developer diaries, let us know. Comment or feedback, whatever. If you let us know, if there's enough people asking for it, then we'll put it up there. But for the moment, that's going to remain behind on the admin side for the team to look at, judges, secretaries, and admins. Okay. So that's all of the stuff we have.
Yeah.
Cool.
An hour and 20 minutes. Not bad.
Yep. Right. So I think we're gonna. I think having gone through all of that stuff and gushing about the Meander, all of that stuff, I think we're gonna leave it there. And then we will hope. I don't know if we'll be back at the same time for IPLCast 22. We probably will. It's the 28th. What's happening on the 28th? All right. State elections.
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes. Compulsory voting for the win. Yee!
Also, there's a birthday around then, so
Is
I'll have to
there?
talk to you about that. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we may have to readjust times. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, it's fun that we can get people in here. Okay, so we'll end it there. We'll call it for IPLcast 21, and
He was lucky.
you made it just in time. All right, so we'll end IPLcast there. As usual, if you want to catch us, you can catch us on YouTube. You can catch us on Google Plus. You can catch us freaking everywhere except Facebook. But yeah, just comment on the show, whatever. Follow if you feel like it. Tell your friends and everything. We'll be posting the video as usual. It'll be accessible on the IPL page. So if you feel like accessing, do so. And we will see you for IPL Cast 22. So have a good night, everybody. See ya.
See ya.
Bye bye.